Welcome back to Figure Depot. Today we're taking a look at my custom repainted ToyBiz 89 Batmobile. I also built a canopy for it because of course it didn't come with one, which was one of the major drawbacks to this particular vehicle. And so let's get into it. First thing that I did to modify it was paint the headlights yellow because they had these random, or not headlights, but running lights. They had these random silver running lights, but in the film, of course, they were yellow. So that's one detail that I changed. Then, of course, I added the removable canopy. So it'll pop on and off, and it's just a piece of craft foam that I coated in Mod Podge to try to shine it up to match the vehicle. And that's actually the matte finish, even though it has a bit of gloss to it. So I'm probably going to go back and do another coat with the gloss finish, and hopefully that'll shine it up even better. But I think it looks pretty good actually for what it is, and yeah, not bad at all. So then I modified the rear of the vehicle. I added the lights here because it was just black. All this detail on the back was just solid black, so I added some tail lights, and then I painted the exhaust tips silver, and I'm probably going to rework those and make them look more like exhaust pipes at some point, but that's as far as I've gotten right now. So overall, I'm very pleased with what I've got so far. At some point I may Dremel these out and do a light kit, and then of course pop these back off and do a light kit, but don't have the resources to do that right now, so just gonna be satisfied with it as it is. I think it looks great and it serves its purpose as a display piece. So the canopy, of course, just pops off really easily, and then you can see how it originally would have come. And the great thing about this ToyBiz Batmobile as opposed to the Kenner one is that it's a two-seater, so you can get two figures in there, which you were not able to do with the previous iteration. And so what I do to get it back on is just stab this right here flush against the back, tuck these side panels in, and then slowly work along the roof line to tuck it back in. So I've never done this on camera before, but yeah. So voila. Then I would like to take just a quick look at the Kenner Batman figure that I repainted to go with the vehicle. So I took a Polar Blast, excuse me, Kenner figure from the Batman Returns line, and he had a two-tone camouflage, or three-tone camouflage. It was white, kind of a neutral gray, and then a baby blue camouflage pattern on his chest and legs, and then he had gray boots, gloves, and cowl, and then he came with a clip-on cape. And so I manufactured a cape that was much larger and fuller, and then you know, you can have it down in the front, or you can fold it over his shoulders. Lots of different looks that you can achieve with it. And I basically just repainted the figure, and then my wife made this decal for me to replace where the decal should be, because there wasn't one, because I painted over it. And the one that was underneath it, I thought about painting around it and leaving it, but it was like a metallic gold, and it was gonna clash. I wanted the yellow belt because I wanted it to be reminiscent of the ToyBiz release, even though this is a Kenner figure, and it had this kind of gold logo on there. So I went ahead and just painted over it, and painting over it, I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was going to try to hand paint it, but that's a lot of fine detail to hand paint. And then my wife has been making some vinyl decals for vehicles and different things and shirts and stuff. And I was like, hey babe, you think you could make a bat signal? She was like, I'll give it a shot. And this thing was tiny, and I'm shocked that the detail on it came out as nice as it did to be so small, but she was able to do it. So there's your bat signal, and I mean, it's almost a perfect match. So it reminds me a lot of the old Kenner logos from the Superpowers collection. But anyway, that's my figure. So I've got a custom Batmobile and a custom Kenner action figure, and I think that they pair very well together. So that's how I'm going to display them, and that's the end of my review. Please let me know what your favorite Batmobile or Batman accessory was from either the ToyBiz or the old Kenner line. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to check out my Instagram, Figure Depot, one word. And I'll see you later.